Hi everyone, thank you so much for tuning into today's video. As I mentioned, I will be posting a series talking about the 7 keys to prosperity. So I noticed something interesting. When I posted my last video and I mentioned that I would be creating this series and I will be pushing it out to you each week, people started sending me messages saying things like, "Oh my gosh, I can't wait to learn how I can make more money. I'm so excited. It's gonna be great. I'm gonna make more money. Money's gonna flow to me easily." And I'm like, okay, that's wonderful, but I realized, well, maybe I need to explain exactly what prosperity is. Because people believe and they assume that prosperity is all about making money. Yes, it is about making money. That is definitely one of the traits of having good prosperity. However, prosperity is more than just making money. Someone can make money, make a lot of money, but then just as much as they make it, they can also lose it as quickly because of unexpected things that might come up, last minute emergencies, whatever. They may have fraud, right? There's different things that can happen in which someone can make money, but then they can also lose it just as fast, right? So when people say, "Oh, I really want to make more money," or "I really just want to have just a lot of money," what they really want is they really actually want to be more prosperous. Essentially, that's what they really want. You can make money and lose it very quickly. Prosperity also includes different aspects of gaining areas of abundance in your life. So yes, making money is definitely one aspect that people definitely want. I mean, prosperity really, what it offers you is freedom, ultimately. People are saying is that I really want the freedom to do A, B, C, D. Travel more, spend time with family more, take a lavish vacation somewhere, get a car, whatever it is, right? People, what they really want is they really want the freedom that prosperity brings them. So prosperity, again, as I mentioned, it includes money, but prosperity also includes things like an abundance of resources in your life. I like to think of abundance as life's amenities. So sometimes when you go to a hotel, and I'm actually in the planning process right now for preparing for my family's family reunion that's happening next year. So I'm the person that's actually searching for hotels for the family to stay at. So I might go to one hotel and they may offer free breakfast. I might go to another hotel, they may offer free parking. I go to another hotel, they may offer free Wi-Fi. Those are amenities, life's amenities. Prosperity is essentially adding perks or amenities to what you want to do. For those that travel high and in style and high class, flying first class versus flying economy and coach, there's a difference. You might pay more for first class, but first class you get better amenities. You get the nice warm hot towel or washcloth when you first get on. You can, for the most part, have unlimited drinks and food for as long as you want. I like to think about the resources aspect, prosperity and resources, as life amenities. So I'll give you a real example. I had a few friends after college, because they wanted to pursue a career in the arts, decided that they wanted to move to New York City afterwards. They moved to New York City, they find an apartment to live in New York City, but they're not the ones paying for the apartment. They're not the ones paying for their cell phone bill. Who's paying for it? Maybe their family, perhaps, their parents, their grandparents. It's something that they themselves are not paying for directly because they don't necessarily have the finances or the money to do so, but they have the resources that they need to be able to stay where they want to stay. That's one example of having resources. Another example of having resources, my dad, who, when he lived in New York City, he would go to the same mechanic all the time to get his car fixed, all this stuff. He went so often, the mechanic actually taught him how to do his own oil change for free. Well, actually, the mechanic at first actually gave him a free oil change, and then after that, taught him how to do his own oil change for free, right? So resources, the ability to have other people do things for you that might be free, or just having the ability just to tap into other communities or markets and not necessarily have to pay for them, but things just kind of come to you. And I call those things life amenities, resources. So you have money, that's one. You have resources, that's two. Do you want to have a lot of money and a lot of resources, but not have anyone to share them with? I know some people, you like to have things all to yourself, and that's okay, that's fine. But I think most of us would agree that in order to enhance your life, you want some sort of relationship with others, whether it's romantic, whether it's physical or sexual, emotional, whether it's spiritual, but you want some sort of connection with others. So prosperity also falls in the terms of relationships. Having healthy friendships, best friends, having a healthy partnership with someone that you love and that you care about, having a healthy relationship with someone on a very spiritual level so you can challenge each other spiritually and also grow spiritually. That's another form of prosperity. People might think, oh, well, you're talking about maybe having like a lot of friends or a lot of that's not what it is. What it is talking about having strong and healthy relationships. That's a form of prosperity. So you have money, you have resources, relationships, and then yourself. How can you yourself be prosperous? How can you fill up yourself so that you too are prosperous? So prosperous in health, having good health, and prosperous in your spiritual life, in your spiritual growth. That's another form of prosperity as well. So prosperity falls into these different categories. So it's not just about making money. Although money, of course, is nice to have. Although certain communities that I grew up in, they would say things like, money don't grow on trees, money is the root of all evil, all this stuff about money. And it's like, okay, you keep implanting in these seeds, these negative seeds about money, it's going to come back to you. These negative seeds about money are going to come back to you, and you in the long run are going to realize that you yourself can, for some reason, can never really have money be attracted to you because of all these things that you experience in your life. And because of all these communities you are part of that told you all these negative things about money, and you essentially self-internalized it and believed it to the point where now you're not able to attract it. So we will get to that topic later on. That's actually going to be one of the keys to prosperity, is about clearing up the stuff that was implanted in you so that you can enhance your life and live a more prosperous life. Just wanted to touch on that and explain that prosperity is more than just having money and acquiring money. It's about deepening the energetic field of abundance and prosperity and wealth around you so that you can essentially manifest what you want. And that really comes into deeper truths and deeper esoteric truths that include the law of attraction, law of karma, and all that stuff. And we will get into all that stuff within the series. Thank y'all so much again for watching. I appreciate it. And I hope you tune in next week where I will teach you the first key to unlocking the doors to your own prosperity. Thanks so much, and I'll see you next week.